back to my channel. My name is Cherise. Today's video is my finale on rolling into, I had to think about what I was doing. Rolling into summer 2022 Project Pan. This is a project that I started in springtime. I just wanted to do something that was more of a shorter term type of a Project Pan. And so the seasons are basically 3 months each. So basically the gist of the project was to pick pick a product, either non-makeup or makeup related, to go with every letter of the season. So we're wrapping up summer. So for SUMMER, we had to pick out a product, put a goal, either have a usage goal or to finish it. And then if you hit that goal, you would take that product out and then replace it with something else with that letter. Because the summer has been crazy, like I mentioned in several videos, I pretty much had all the same products throughout the 3 months, which is fine. I mean, I wish I would have moved things out, but it is what it is. I at least got, to use all my stuff, which is obviously the goal of it. And I did meet all of my goals. So for my first item for the letter S, I went with the Hanalei Sugar Lip Scrub. And the reason why I chose this is because it has a citrusy scent to it. It's very light, but it is a citrus scent. This does work really good. I really do like it. A little bit goes a long way. My goal was to use it 10 times. As of last update, I used it 8. And I used an additional 3 for a total of 11. Like I mentioned just before, that I did go ahead, if you hear little noises, my dog Goober's in the background. Like I mentioned before, I did meet all my goals, but some of them I did go past that, so I'll just obviously share what my totals were. For the letter U, I went with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Artist Palette, and I wanted to use the shade Unicorn 10 times. As of last update, I used it 4. This, I used it 6 times, an additional 6 times for a total of 10. So I met my goal on this as well. I did use this as an outer V under the lash line, or sometimes even as an eyeliner. The shade is pretty. I mean, I like it. I really wish I would have used this yellow more. I really wish I would have used the palette as a whole more, but I didn't. Anytime I used it, it was just specifically for this shade. So I do want to use this a little bit more in the future because I love that that yellow shade. But anyway, if I do have pictures per usual, I will go ahead and post them somewhere, either during the video. Next item for the first letter M, I went with the Bath & Body Works Whipped Berry Meringue. It's the Fine Fragrance Mist. I absolutely love the smell. I really, really love it. I don't know if some people would like it because it's not like it tastes blueberry, but it's a very sweet smell. I really, really like it. Anyway, the goal was 15 times. I used it 12 times as of last update with an additional 5. So I am ending this with using it 17 times. Love the smell. Obviously, I have pretty much the whole bottle. So I'm glad that, I didn't have to finish that. The next M was for the Ulta, let's see, what is this? It's the Ulta Nail Polish in Pink Marble. And the reason why I chose this for summer, because the shade is just screaming summer to me. So this was to use 5 times. Last update, I used it 2. I did use an additional 3. I did it twice on my nails and once on my toes. I'm sure, am I wearing it right now? No. I might have a picture if I haven't posted it already on Instagram, but I think I already posted something on Instagram showing this. I can't remember, but if not, I'll post it. But yeah, it's a pretty shade. I don't know if I would really buy this particular one again. I had to use, did I use 3? I think I used 3 coats on this. I don't know. It was like really, really pretty, but I really just didn't like the way that it applied. But it was a pretty shade, but I really do have a lot of nail polishes. So I'm sure once I'm done with this, I don't know if it would be a repurchase. I didn't love it. All right, next letter is the letter E, and for that I chose the Dose of Colors Ice Cream. I love just the name of the palette. I love the packaging of this palette. And for this particular palette, my goal was to use each shade 2 times. So hopefully you can get a good look that I do have some dips in there. And again, if I have pictures, I will of course post them so you can see. They might all be from this palette. It might be a combination of other things too. I try to really keep, when I'm posting the pictures for these updates, for the whole look to be like in the products I'm using in that particular project, but it doesn't always work out that way. But anyway, for this shade right here, well actually I'll post a picture so I can just read it along. So for Berries and Cream, last update, I can't remember, I think I did say my goal was to use each shade twice. If I repeated myself, I'm sorry. Alright, for Berries and Cream, the last update, I used it twice. So I already had completed the goal. But I did use an additional 3 times for a total of 5. Mint Chip, I used it last update once. I used it again once for a total of 2. Sherbet, I didn't use it at all last update, and I used it twice. And it's the same thing for Cone and Hot Fudge. Each of them I used twice since the last update. Banana Split, I used it twice last update with another 2, so a total of 4. The Blueberry Swirl, I used it 2 with another 2, total of 4. Bubblegum, I used it last update twice and I haven't touched it since. The Lavender Honey, I didn't use it at all. I used it twice this time around. And the Double Scoop, I used it once last update, by last update. And this time, or as of this finale, I used an additional 2 for a total of 3. I really, really liked working with this palette. And I know that I should probably go look back at my last video because I cannot remember. I want to say I think the only color was maybe this Banana Split where you really had to get it wet for the color to be very like vibrant and bold. But the other shades I believe were really, really, really nice to work with. I really liked this Blueberry Swirl. I really liked the Cone. They just blended out really, really nice. I need to make no more notes when I use palettes, but off the top of my head, I believe that's how I left off with it. Yeah, so I was glad to use this, and I'll again be putting this back in my collection. All right, and the last item is the Becca Rose Gold. Well, the letter R, Rose Gold Becca highlighter. So that's this right here. The goal was to use it 10 times. Last update, I used it 5. I used it an additional 6 times for a total of 11. It's so funny because when I first started using this, I'm like, it's very dark. I have to go with a very, very light hand. I mean, extremely light. But I really like the way that it looks. And I also, multi-purpose this. I use this also as an eyeshadow. So really enjoyed using this, and we'll be looking forward to using it again. All right, so I originally was going to do the next season. I was going to actually do autumn instead of fall because autumn has more letters. So I just thought it'd be, a better chance or whatever to put more items in a project than 4. But like I mentioned before, I'm really behind on things, and it stinks because when I say I love project painting, I love filming, I really, really do. And I just got back on YouTube again this year. But like I mentioned before, I do want to put other type of videos on my channel. And so, some things are just going to have to, go for now. And this is going to be one of them. I can't film all the things that I want to film. And I'm not that I'm in a lot of projects, but I just don't have the time to do the other types of videos that I've been wanting to put on the channel. So, yeah, so I'm going to do away with this one. But I do want to thank everybody for supporting me and watching and commenting. And I really want to give a special thank you to Shelley at Unapologetically Shelley. Please go check her out. She's on YouTube, she's on Instagram, and she was really sweet to join me in this challenge. She's sort of waiting for me to post my finale so she can do hers, but I did tell her that, I wasn't going to do it moving forward, because I know she was going to do it along with me. But Shelley, you are a doll. I seriously appreciate you doing this challenge with me. And of course, I will let you know if I start it up again. But yeah, thanks so much. And I did have fun doing this. This was fun because I liked taking the letters and, you know, putting them with the product. I thought it was fun to do it that way. Anyhow, that is it. I hope everyone is doing well. Happy fall. I am so glad fall is finally here. I've been in full mode since August. I really seriously think end of July, August, I've been in full mode. So, but it's nice to officially be in fall. But yeah, I hope everyone is doing wonderful, and I hope you guys are all blessed. Please go check out Shelley's channel, and don't forget to like, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and all that stuff. All right, guys, have a good one. Love you. Bye.